Today we're talking about approaching every single email with professionalism. And this is a big one, and I learned this one the hard way, okay? So when I was just starting out in the business and people were growing, I had 100 members, I thought I was hot shit. And it turned out that I wasn't. The reality was that, yeah, I was starting to make money, I was doing okay, but the fact is that, well, I wasn't actually hot shit, okay, but I thought I was. And so anyways, this guy, it was a webinar situation, and so this particular situation, this guy wanted to sign up for a webinar, and something inside the system went a little bit weird with the time, because he was in a different time zone than me. And so what happened was that he ended up missing the time that the webinar started, and so he got an email saying that he missed the time and blah blah blah. And so he wrote me back and saying that I wasted his time, and I can't believe you do this, what a waste of money, this is an absolute joke, what a piece of crap, you're just a spammer. That's essentially what he said. And so he was pissed, and which kind of turned me on, like, oh, I don't need guys like this kind of idea. And it's funny is that you're actually kind of taught that, and is that, oh, you don't need to make everyone happy, you just, like, the haters, you just kind of like blow off. Well, in this particular case, I listened to that terrible advice and treated that hater really poorly. Not in the sense that I was like belittling him in any way, but I just said, you know what, some things happen with the technology, but honestly, I can't exactly remember exactly what I said, but it was in a sense, it was kind of a backhanded thing. And he messaged me back and said, you know what, that's pathetic that you would even think to write me back like this, even though he kind of started it, but that's beside the point. The point is that what I found out 2 weeks after this whole email exchange of me being an asshole and kind of treating someone in such kind of idea, is that he was actually one of the vice chairs of an association that was ahead of 400 different paramedics, and in fact one of the associations that I was in contact with, not with him particularly, but in contact with, in order to offer continuing education. And so I missed out on 400 potential members joining Master Medics in order to get continuing education. It turned out that I was able to repair the relationship and apologize, but I had to go there in person to actually talk to them, have an entire meeting with them to discuss kind of what happened and how we're going to rectify the relationship and stuff like that. But it took months, so I missed out on potentially thousands and thousands of dollars, which is beside the point. But the point is that karma can bite you really hard, and it did for me. Is that it just so turns out that he was having a bad day. I thought that I was cooler and better than I actually was, and we kind of treated each other like jerks. And it turns out that he had an upper hand because, well, he had people that I really wanted to impress in his back pocket. So that really backfired on me, and that could have really hurt my business in the long run, because truly he had every right to tell everyone that he knew how much of a jerk I actually was to him. So that is my advice today, is to treat every email with professionalism. Even if it's a jerk email, it's better to ignore that email. If it's one of those emails that you can and there's no point in responding, it's better to do that than respond in kind to the email that you got. So if he's being an asshole or she's being an asshole, don't be an asshole back, because all that's going to do is cause problems for you. Okay, so hopefully this is helpful. If you have any comments or you want to kind of joke around with me about this one, totally with it. I'm happy to chat, and we'll talk.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for checking out this video. I truly appreciate your time and your effort in building your business. If you want to not just learn about building your business, and you want to take action and truly build your business through workshops, you can do that through us. We've built an entire library of workshops, not just education. All of our education is free. Our workshops are for you taking action, so you get from point A to point B, not just thinking about it, but actually doing it. That's what we do for you with Memberific. You can get a good taste of that with our free workshop on how to build the outline of your membership. You can check that out in the link in the description down below. Take care.